Yes, I am a princess. An armed princess. This actually was a last minute costume swap, which is kind of why I'm running so late today. I tried to do a Bosmer, but I was having a lot of issues with like, yeah, it's a stormtrooper. Stormtrooper weapon. It's one of their original style blasters. So actually, on the note of this gun, I made a slightly controversial move today. I just took this gun out of the box. It was partially unboxed, but see what the year is on this toy. I bought it partially unboxed. It is a 1996 production. I am only 1 year older than that gun, and I just took it out of the box completely for the first time today since I've owned it. But I could tell that the previous owner had it out of the box once, so I didn't feel quite so bad about that. I just couldn't resist it anymore. It still works, like it's got functioning batteries, and I just really wanted to play with it. And it actually works theoretically with the costume, because that is the weapon that Leia grabs from a trooper before shoving everybody down the garbage chute. So I had some other Star Wars weapons I could have used, but I decided not to. Going for accuracy as much as you can with a Walmart costume like this bad boy. It's a nice costume. It's not necessarily accurate, but it's comfy and I like it. It's close. Do I have all of those? It seems like I need to go do some searching around. I must not actually have all of them. Maybe we'll start with this. Forgot the door was right here. I just turned 25 in April. So I guess I'm like 25 and a half. I am an old soul. I don't really have any friends my age. I hang out with like 30-year-olds when I do actually do stuff with people. So that might have something to do with it. I don't know if I'm on the right floor, but this is approximately where it pointed me. I might have to, like, be lower? I'm looking for holotapes. Empty. Empty. I've already been here, but clearly I missed something. Ah. I walked right past those, because I've already been in here. Weird, that looks like a hot plate. It might be one, but I can't pick it up. Stuck in a rock is a rough place to be. I feel that pain. Am I still missing something? Still something up there that I'm missing. Maybe I just have to listen to them and then it goes away. That's from the vault.
Even in Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Vault-Tec facility after all. The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after half a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day, Vault-Tec's sorcerous scientist, leaving his peers in awe with his technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the overseer's office I first learned of Braun's involvement in Vault-Tec's societal preservation program and his work on something called GEC, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit.
So that is something I do remember you talking about, and I'm pretty sure somewhere around here I wrote myself a note to check out that show. There's a bunch of new stuff, like spooky shows and stuff, coming up on Netflix and Prime right now because it's Halloween. So I've got a bunch of like spooky shit to get through. And potentially only a couple more weeks to get through some of it before it starts to go away. So I don't expect all the Halloween stuff to necessarily be up all the time. Netflix is kind of like that, where they just have things up for a while and then they disappear.
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills. and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close. But that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece. To be honest, the Gek sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after an atomic
I do
war.
recall you mentioning, I think,
Vault
that it's on
101
Hulu.
was
I don't
settled,
have Hulu,
not
but
on
I'm sure I
Arcus.
can find some other way
I
to
did
watch
some
it.
digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. Does his collected knowledge remain within the halls of Vault 112? Journals, holotapes, computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
So speaking of pretty dark, I don't know how many of you guys are Batman fans, but I hear tell that there's going to be a live action of Death in the Family. And A Death in the Family is a pretty dark storyline. So I'm kind of pumped, honestly. I think it's going to be really good. At least I hope it's going to be really good. I think they're doing it like not like a choose your own adventure, but they're gonna film both endings. I don't know if you guys know this, but when they originally published A Death in the Family, at the end of the run, they let the readers decide what Robin's fate would be. And so they're going to have both endings, like live or die, in the movie, and you get to choose which ending you want, which I think is pretty cool, sticking to the original comic idea. Although, one of them is canon now, because a decision was reached, and he died. He's dead. That's what happened. The people spoke. Oh, actually, side note to that, I don't know if any of you guys read, I don't know if you guys are into Batman and comics and stuff, but I read the White Knight series. I read the first part of the series. I think there's like a second half to it now that I haven't read. But they reference it a little bit in the White Knight. Harley Quinn makes a reference to that Joker, I believe. It's really good. You should read it. White Knight is it's a weird storyline, strange place in the timeline, but it was really good. Really good. So now I have to go to Vault 112, which is way over there. Could probably try and walk from Vault 101. Get us a little bit closer. Did I go down here before? I don't remember. I'm gonna go with yes. Ah, thank you. I am Princess Leia today. Okay, so I think the exit is this way. I want to get out of here now. Out we go. So I'm thinking... That's the Robco facility. I don't actually have that location. Just the marker. So this is the closest we can get to start walking towards Vault 112. Sneaky sneak down the rocks. It looks like I might be able to just follow this road a little bit. I've noticed when it gets dark, honestly, I have no idea. I haven't been to Vault 112 yet, and I've done a pretty good job of forcing myself not to look up spoilers online, so I don't know what I'm going to find in Vault 112. But I can only assume it will be exciting, because it will be a new vault. There you are. Couldn't Protectotron himself. Ha 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 ha. It was not a good joke. You know what? Until my cat jumped through the top of it, I even had a snare drum. I've got a disassembled drum kit sort of floating around the house in pieces. It was given to me because I was supposed to sell it to like make some money. And then I decided maybe I would just keep it, so I never sold it. But I also never learned how to play more than the snare drum. Oh, if it was Fisto, we would have had a different interaction. That was pretty gutsy. Now I'll steal your gutsies. I have an unhealthy obsession with puns. I try to hold myself back. Well, I'm glad you're on board. I'll try to bring my A game. Or at least my B+ game. When it gets dark out in this game, it is so much darker than New Vegas. You're an enclave I bought somewhere. Hey, Flying Brian! Haver of the awesome Fallout emotes. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you for like a couple weeks now. Did you get your name from Flying Rhino Junior High? Or is that unrelated? Because that's all I can think of when I see that name. This would be the diner. So I'm looking for another one of those Keller family holotapes in here, potentially. Spatula. Oof, that's a lot of crashing. Around back, okay. Do you have all the anti-crash mods and everything loaded up? Because I ended up adding like something like at least 10 to 15 different mods to get my game running this smooth. Just patches and anti-crash bug fixes. Well, I don't see anything back here, but I'll definitely keep my eye out in the vicinity of diners in general. Do another quick scan around it, just to be extra sure. Yep, I'm thinking it's probably not this one, but we'll keep our eye out for more diners. I think for now I'm going to avoid the sewer that's down there. I'm not looking for anything specifically right now. I am discovering and exploring my way towards Vault 112. Around that diner I was looking to see if there was one of those Keller family holotapes, but I'm not looking for that anymore. Just double checking to see if that was the location of one. But basically I'm on a sideways journey, kind of towards Vault 112. Looting and pillaging my way there. Okay, well that should make it stand out if there's raiders and stuff there. Unfortunate. There we go. I didn't really expect there to be much in here, but it's worth a shot. Ooh! New radio signal. Cool. Interesting. Sounds like a distress call. Some kind of Morse code. That sounds kind of fun. It's like you just turn on the radio signal and walk in the direction that beeps more until you find something. I can dig it. Like a treasure map. Morse code treasure maps. Probably wouldn't hurt to save. Okay, so we were up there before. Whereabouts are we now? Oh, we're almost halfway there. Not bad. Something else in this direction too. I don't know if that marker on my map is the vault already. I feel like I'm a little too far away for that. They're just in the same direction, I think. I spent so long trying to get crippled, and this guy's like, here you go. Screw these guys, man. My gun crapped out on me. Okay. Okay. Cleanup time. And also apparently level up time. Ah, now you're behind the thing. I think I got him. Okay, where'd you go? There. Now, I will have your things. Ah! Where did you come from? There. I'm really gonna need to go empty my pockets after this. Okay, so I searched that side. Should probably save and heal. Those are both good ideas. That doesn't sound like something I have the artillery for right now. Perhaps I should get the fuck out of here faster. Thanks for the new follow, guys. Interesting, weird hidey cove. There's definitely something else over there. Okay. I think I'm far enough away from it now that I can fast travel. Wherever I am, though, I don't have a location for it. I need to actually discover a location so that I have something to come back to. I see. Yes, yes, I see. Now I need to just run away far enough that nothing is preventing me from fast traveling. And I can run speedily away to empty my pockets. Let's go back there. Yeah, I've got a missile launcher, but I've only got like one or none missiles. If I had more missiles, something a little more firepower-y, I could take a shot at it. But I'm thinking maybe I'll have to come back to this with a little bit more firepower. I need to go back and finish dealing with the family too. I think 50 is what I had to get my speech to. So I might be able to go do that now. That would be handy. I think I'm gonna take this one. Oh, Bloody Mess is fun too. I think I'm gonna take that one, because it really is best taken earlier in the game. This is gonna be a slow, painful walk unless I drink something. There. Mobility. Huzzah.
You want something?
Maybe we'll go see what the doc has. Wake up, Doc Douchebag.
You came in here on your own power.
No. Go back to sleep.
Don't even think of breaking into that.
Women and children of the earth.
I want more stim packs. He didn't have any. Also, if I go up here, I should be able to get at least some ammo.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately? Well, why not go over there and make a few friends? Or activate them, I guess.
Now I have to see if I can actually make up that much money and stuff I have to sell.
Good hunting. Good luck with that research.
Well, that's a start. It is lots of ammo. I'm kind of just grabbing all of the ammo that I can in general. And then worst case scenario, if I pick up random weapons along the way, they should all have ammo.
What's happening?
I totally know what you mean. She talks to everyone like some sort of defective child. It's actually, like, super annoying. I hadn't expected there to be a raider you can actually trade with in there. Sorry, I'm just catching up now on a couple things I missed in the chat there. This is my first playthrough of Fallout 3. It is, definitely not my first time playing a Fallout game. I've got several years of New Vegas under my belt.
Welcome to
Um,
Megaton.
But I did a couple playthroughs of New Vegas for the stream. And then sort of together with everyone in the chat, we decided Fallout 3 would be fun to check out. I mean, it could be Chinese stealth armor if you want. Leia's pretty stealthy. It is in fact a Princess Leia costume. Minus the hair. I figured the headset will have to count as my buns, because they just really didn't work with the headset. Spent like 20 minutes screwing around with my hair, trying to make the buns and the headset work together. It just wasn't happening. I did my last playthrough as NCR. This is a heavily anti-Legion stream. Most of the people in the chat can attest to the anti-Legion vibes around here. Ah, you have to kill him to get the gun. Yes, that makes sense. I try to avoid killing merchants who are useful, but I think I can make an exception for a raider. It is a pretty good game. You should try the end game sometime. All of the endings are pretty exciting. It's also a great excuse to blow people up. I do a lot of my playthroughs where I don't really choose a side. I am the side. You can either join me or die. Which usually leads to about half the factions dying. And everyone else fights with me to take down the Legion. And then since they don't really have a canon after story for New Vegas because they haven't done a game that's after that in the timeline, pretty much however you feel like it ends is canon. So as far as I'm concerned, Courier 6 rules the wasteland. The longer you can stay neutral, the more quests you can do. Because once you start choosing a side, it pisses people off in other factions, and then you can never do like all the quests. You just really can't. Because once you do too many Legion quests, the NCR is like, fuck you, and vice versa. So I don't think it's physically possible to do every single quest in that game. But I did a playthrough once where I tried to do like as many quests as physically possible, and the only ones I didn't really get to were the Legion quests that you don't get to do unless you actually are friends with them. And that didn't work out. It's just too tempting to kill them. Yes, I remember where I am now. So this is where I was. And it was surrounded by rocks. So I'm thinking I need to go maybe like around and follow where this road is more to get into where Vault 112 actually is. Let's go here and see if we can figure it out. Yeah, I mean it's sort of vaguely annoying that they like attack you all the time. I kind of think I need to actually go through here to get where I'm going. But I could be wrong. I'm really just making this all up as I go. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of like patches and bug fixes and like the anti-crash mods, but I don't have any other mods on this game right now. I feel like it would be weird to have to go in there to get to the vault. Sweet. I must have explosive ammo or something in here, because that was like kaboom. How the hell did I get in here? Yes, if he had a grenade, that would make sense. I don't think this is necessarily the direction I wanted to be going in. But it's happening. There's a lot of explosives over there. There they are. I got one of them. This guy is just being ornery. Not getting hit and stuff. I think he's coming down here to chase me. But explosives. A lot of them. Okay. That went pretty smoothly. I didn't blow myself up at all. Oh, I sent you a new link. I don't know if you saw it. But also I set up a Moobot, so like every half an hour there should be a link to the Discord pop up in the chat.
Hey.
Or if you do exclamation point Discord, has to be exclamation, not a slash, because it's a Moobot. I have a chat command for that now. I finally got those chat commands set up that everyone was asking for. I've got Redbubble, Discord, my website, Patreon, and I feel like maybe another one? So if you didn't get that link, I commented a link on your tweet, but if you didn't see that one, you should be able to grab one from the chat. Oh, I actually, a friend of mine bought me a copy of Among Us and sent it to me. And I have it installed, but I haven't actually started playing it yet. But we could probably set up an Among Us game in the Discord sometime when everyone is around to play. If that was something you guys wanted to set up. That could be fun. The dangers of Monopoly really depend on who you're playing with. I don't even know where I am now. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Kind of going the wrong way. Oh well. We're also largely just on an adventure. What's this? I probably am that friend. It's very plausible. Something went boom.
Back off. Find your own robot to salvage. Over here.
Now he's mad at me.
Bring it.
Probably because I pointed a gun at him. Did he blow himself up, or what? Where did he go? Did he blow up my head? That explains that. There. Can't hurt to have a little snack or something. Yeah, he definitely blew up his own dog. And I think he blew up himself in the process. I didn't even have to kill him. He took care of it for me. Yes, I mean, that scavenger was clearly a genius. Only the smartest of people shoot missile launchers at themselves. Or rocks directly in front of themselves. I know, 'cause I've done it. There's something around here somewhere. There you are. The barrels are pretty loud. They come out of nowhere like, surprise, motherfucker. But I think the shopping carts are more obnoxious in their general noisemakery. Just 'cause they, like, crash into each other and it's all smashy and stuff. Haven't saved in a while.
Abiding citizen, please leave the area. This is a lawful use of.
Huzzah. Yeah, there's really no sneaking in Super Duper Mart, I noticed. It's kind of like you walk in there and you crash into everything. You announce your arrival when you show up there. Interesting rad pits. These are all gonna be mole rats. Might as well use this. You're not a mole rat. But the stick still works. Seems like that was all of them. But I still hear stuff, which is interesting. Ah, that's why. Okay, let's finish looting up here and then we'll go down to the basement. Gun cabinets. Very nice. It'd be pretty cool if you could actually ride these motorcycles. I don't know if they went with the same, like, explanation for how fast travel works in this game. Oh, that closes it. But in the handbook for New Vegas, it says that fast traveling is like you're driving a car to get places. Which, it logistically doesn't make sense with the places you can fast travel to, but that's their explanation. I don't know whether that was Bethesda or Obsidian's idea. So right now, right here, Smith Casey's garage. It's like way in the bottom corner here, way off to the left. So, we found it! Vault 112. Awesome. I'm glad that worked for you. I mean, I'm glad you got into the Discord. Sorry, that was sort of an out-of-the-blue comment. And for anyone else who wants to get into the Discord, it should be like every 30 minutes, an automatic post should be coming from Moobot with a link to the Discord, and this time I remembered to set the link to not expire. The link I had put up before, I forgot to set it not to expire, so that's why it wasn't working. But that shouldn't be a problem again. This entrance room is different. The door should be here, but it's here. This is already a very strange vault.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault Tech issued vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, I am authorized to distribute a new one. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger. A
Tranquility Lounger
is available. Please be seated.
Is this the vault where everybody was, like, in virtual reality? I've heard of that one.
Please find... I'm sorry that I am not at liberty to chat right now.
Oh, it is this one. So, I have a feeling like there's really not going to be that much to this vault if everyone in it was meant to be just sitting in the VR chairs. But there's got to be some stuff to search around for and whatnot. I can't get in there, but I really want to go in there. I see a lot of drugs on the table. And possibly weapons. So are these people still alive? The boomers had things like these too, that they used as flight simulators. Now we're gonna watch a pretty movie. So this is where those
Hey there,
video
sport.
clips come from.
Beautiful day, isn't it? Say, you should go talk to Betty. She's waiting for you over on the playground. Have fun, sport.
Found a puppy. Huh. Cute.
Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately.
You look
I was
terrifying.
just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
I can tell that it's gonna get weird. No, I don't play Fallout 76. I don't know that I'll ever try that game. I know some people really enjoy it. It's just not quite what I want out of a Fallout game. See, I haven't made it far enough in Fallout 4 to really know much of what's in that game yet. I have it, but I've really not made it very far. I think it just depends on what you're looking for going into it, whether or not you like Fallout 76. I think I would very much not have liked it before, when it had like no NPCs or anything. But now that they added all that new stuff to it, it does look vaguely more exciting, but eh. I might check it out sometime just to say that I tried it before judging it. But I'm already judging it, so it's a little bit late to try it before I judge it.
Gee, I don't know. What's he like?
This little girl is just absolutely terrifying.
And he's new here too, isn't he? Oh boy, he's your daddy, huh? I had no idea. That makes this even more fun. Let's play.
Ah, okay. I'm glad you got your crashing problem fixed. It's always extremely frustrating when you just want to play and you can't even, like, move a couple steps. I totally feel that.
I knew you would. It's a really simple game. All you have to do is make Timmy Newsbum cry. He's the only other kid that lives here besides you. He's a big crybaby. You'll see. Make him cry, and then come back here so we can talk some more.
This little town reminds me a lot of Higgs Village in the Big Empty.
Hi there, I'm Timmy. Wanna play? Your dad? Nope, I haven't. Did he get lost? It's okay, I guess. I don't really have nobody to play with, except for Betty. And she's kind of, well, she's mean. What? No, she didn't. Did she? I don't like her. She's creepy, and she laughs at stuff that isn't funny.
So it's not just me. She's creepy as fuck. I think she's like put here just to torture this one kid who's actually a real kid.
You're a big dumb liar.
Maybe I am.
Hi, wanna play? What? You're weird.
Thank you.
Hi, wanna play?
Well,
Bye-bye.
I could punch him in the face.
Stop! Ah! No.
There, now he's crying. What a little bitch.
You sure showed him, didn't you?
I suppose it wasn't the most cerebral way to deal with the situation, but it was definitely effective. Consider the game won. And with that, you win a prize. Your prize is one question which I will answer to the best of my ability.
Right? I'm gonna go with that voice belongs to the actual scientist who's running this virtual experience.
Tranquility Lane is a simulation, a reality designed to play home to the denizens of Vault 112. It was my last and greatest project. I'm quite grateful that I was placed directly in charge of it.
There have been unexpected benefits to living here.
Isn't it obvious by now? You've only been here a short while, and you're already doing just as I ask. And now we come to your next game. Succeed, and there may be something in it for you. Pay a visit to the Rockwells. They're very happily married, and I'd like you to change that. Put an end to their marriage, and we'll talk. Rationalize it any way you'd like. If you succeed, we'll continue our discussion.
Well, hi there. He disappeared on you, huh? Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find him soon. Heck of a place to live. Janet and I, well, we're quite happy here. You won't find a day like this anywhere else.
You know, I think he's quite right about that.
Now see here, that's not anything for you to be asking about. Our marriage is our business and it's private. Why can't people just understand that and just leave us alone?
Good day. Hello, sweetie. How are you? Your dad? No, I haven't. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Roger suggested we move here. I don't quite remember when that was. It's very nice. We're doing quite well. What a horrible thing to say!
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Our marriage? Oh, goodness, what kind of a question is that? Mabel didn't put you up to this, did she? What a silly thing to ask about. What? Now that's a ridiculous thing to say. You kids need to find some different games to play. Oh, you're such a kidder.
Hello. Well, hi there. Sure, sport, whatever you say. Now that's not funny. Not one bit.
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end. We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up, make-believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up. He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun. Bastard thinks because he helped create this place, he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it. It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there because he's afraid we might find it. It's the only terminal to the outside. The only way to shut the whole thing down. You've got to find it.
Good day. Hi, Roger.
Hello there.
Oh, I was just looking at the new Robco catalog. Some impressive things they're doing these days.
Bet the commies in China wish they had it as good as we do, huh?
I'm certainly grateful for everything we have.
Good day.
So it's like super weird being in this house right now, not looking like the apocalypse.
Good day. Good day to you. Our marriage? Mabel didn't put you up.
Apparently, I cannot pickpocket her.
Hello. Good day to you. I don't know what sort of thing you'd want to hear about. There was that one time Janet waved a rolling pin at Martha. Oh, but I suppose that's not really something you should concern yourself with. All in the past now. No, sweetie, I haven't. I'm sure he'll come looking for you before long, though. It sure is, but it always is here. Well, George and I have been here, why, as long as I can remember. What? Oh, sweetie, maybe you should just run along and play.
Wilco. Can't look in the mailboxes. Let's go in this abandoned house. No Pip-Boy means no light. Can't try and search the desk. those are all the things you can interact with. There's no basement. I feel like I tried all the patterns. Oh, the picture is a whole other one. Well, that was in order from highest to lowest. Okay, radio, pitcher, gnome, bottle, cinder block? Am I missing another one? Okay, wait. I'm gonna figure this out. So, radio, pitcher, gnome, and then I think it was pitcher again. Radio, pitcher, gnome, pitcher. Nope. Okay, so then cinder block. Nope. So then, radio again? Not that one. Okay, so not the radio. Uh-oh. Now I lost my notepad. I went to the store to get energy drinks. Well, I keep my G Fuel very close to me as well. Okay. So, radio, pitcher, gnome, pitcher, cinder block, gnome, and not that one. Ha! So the last one was bottle. I'm gonna write it down just in case I screw something up and have to do that again.
过劳。闪开，不要让他们溜掉。
Hello, ma'am.
You've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. Oh, it's so good to see you, but what are you doing here? Well, I didn't expect Dr. Braun to be alive and insane. I thought I'd just find notes or holotapes. I needed information about Braun and his work on the Gek. I did indeed. Braun's work, the Gek, was designed to readapt environments for living after a nuclear war.
So I found my
It's not
dad.
entirely stable, but I'm sure that components of that technology are just what we need.
Didn't actually think I was
What
gonna
we've been
find
missing
him
all
when I
this
got
time.
here.
I need to return to Rivet City. Once Madison knows about the Gek, I can get her to see that it really will work. I can't do this on my own. Madison, Dr. Lee, has a team of scientists working at Rivet City. They'll have to help. The facility hasn't been used in years. There'll be enough work for a good number of people, and it will take us a while. The sooner I get to Rivet City, the sooner Madison and I can get to work. Yes, what about you? Why in fact are you outside the vault at all? I don't even want to know how you got out. As much as I appreciate your help, you were supposed to stay there, to make a life for yourself there, not out here.
Well, thanks for telling me that before you left.
You were supposed to stay put. You could have had a good life in the vault. But I suppose it's too late to go back now, isn't it? The Overseer would likely have a shot on sight. Well then, you'll just have to come with me to Rivet City. You've certainly proven yourself capable enough. That's my girl. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible. It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work. In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on, when we couldn't produce any significant results. Progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since. I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much. The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over. Of course, honey. What's on your mind? I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
That was clearly a terrible plan.
Oh, my child. If only you could have known how much it meant to her. She believed in the work we were doing and was so determined to see it through. She gave up so much for this project. We all did. And I don't want that to have been for nothing. So am I, my love. While this isn't what I had in mind, it's good to have you with me. Be careful, sweetie.
So I'm assuming the rest of these people died in the simulation. But I kind of thought the doctor was gonna come out and, like, want to fight. I still want to go in that room, but I don't have the skills to get in there. Is there any other rooms in here? I should do a quick save before I do too much exploring. So this just goes back upstairs like the other door. And nothing in here I can interact with by the looks of it. Empty lockers. Invisible jumpsuits. Okay. Overseer's office this way.
Hello, ma'am.
So that's the overseer's office. And that goes down more. Terminal locked, requires key. Does this just lead back to this room? Alrighty then. So I can't get into the overseer's office. If there is a key, it's probably in that room I also can't get into. Can the Robo-Brain get in? Nope. I think we just want to leave.
Hello, man.
There's still a marker on my dad. I think it's probably just gonna stay on him until we get to the science lab. I think being trapped in a Fallout simulation, if it was like not a hardcore mode where you were just wandering around and couldn't actually die, might be kind of fun. So he's gonna run all the way back to Rivet City, I assume. And I don't want to run the whole way back to Rivet City. Do I literally have to follow him? Because I'm definitely already here. It doesn't say I have to follow him, it just says I have to get there. So I think once I get there, he'll probably just show up. That's upper
Everything
deck.
looks okay here.
Midship deck.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes?
Didn't notice before, she's in like a scout's outfit.
Yes?
Science lab. Yeah, see, as soon as I walked in here, he just randomly appeared beside me. It's pretty much what I figured would happen.
I can prove it.
James, you're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost
I'm going
any of your
topside
passions,
for a while.
James.
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a Gek. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
You know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again.
Did you need something? Did you need something?
Dr. Lee, the new
Yeah, I've
solutions
never
will be ready
really
in 2
done
hours. Perfect.
like
I'll be ready for them.
a full body dive type VR. I've really only done like
Janice, I have something for
put
you.
on the VR, you're in a
Yes,
big
doctor?
room,
Make sure to stay in contact
and
with
that's what you
Daniel
get.
and Alex. I'm waiting for a report from them.
I'm already taking care of that. I'll let you know if there are any abnormal results.
Thank you, Janice. Is everything all right?
Don't touch the vegetables. They're
So what exactly am I supposed to do now that I'm here?
fragile.
Talk to
We
you?
need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek. Probably, but we have to try, don't we? It's too important for the people of the wasteland to let fear stop us now. We need to get moving right away. Are you coming with us? That's my girl. It'll be good to work side by side with you, honey. Is everything all right?
God bless you.
Where's this marker? I went the wrong way.
Evening. Hey there.
Is everything all
Hey,
right?
be more careful.
Evening.
Did you need something?
Upper deck.
Hey,
Did you need something?
This was the
Hey.
door I wanted. So now I need to be over at the memorial. Going in here.
Good.
I'm not trying to put you off, but we need to get to Project Purity. Anything else can wait until later.
To see you.
Didn't even say anything.
yes? One of the new immigrants died of radiation
Hey there.
poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
The ship's water was better.
Yeah, the memorial's pretty clear. I don't think I'm gonna be needing to do any clearing.
Is everything all right?
Yummy. Looks like healthy, delicious water in there.
Here we are, where it all began. You remember your mother's favorite passage? Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's dream. No point in wasting time. Let's get to work. There's much to be done.
Well, my belt fell off. Doesn't actually fit, so I had it like put on with elastic band ponytails, and they broke, so no belt.
The project was abandoned shortly after you were born. Things have deteriorated here since then, and there's been some flooding. I'll need you to get to the flood control pumps and activate them so we can clear out the water and reach the mainframe. The automatic doors sealed when the flooding occurred, so you'll have to use the access tunnels to reach the pumps.
Did you need something?
Okay. So, gotta go back out this way.
What? Oh, great. Listen, I know who you are, okay? Far as I'm concerned, you've got no business being here, so just stay out of my way. Unlike some people around here, I stuck with Dr. Lee through it all. I was the last one to leave when we finally gave up. Now your daddy shows up out of the blue and suddenly I have to drop everything to come back and help pick up the pieces.
Oops, sorry guys. Belt's not broken, it just doesn't fit me. So I have to put some new elastic bands on it. And then it'll fit again.
God forbid I should be upset that twice now my work has been screwed over by your father. And to make things worse, this time he brings his snot-nosed kid along for the ride.
Yeah, he's down here on the floor buffing. Yeah, that's you. I'm talking about you. Are you being a stinker down there? Yeah, my little stinker pug. He's a silly puggo.
The hell do you care? You showed up here, what, 5 minutes ago, and now you're strutting around like you own the place? You shouldn't even be here. Why don't you go do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing and leave me alone?
You're a douche.
Besides the fact that you shouldn't be here, don't touch anything you're not told to. There's enough to do around here without having to clean up after you.
Well, you're a douche. Okay, so we're in the sub-basement. We need to get down there. I think this hallway might do.
Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuses you need.
Back up we go. Need to go empty my pockets sometime. Quick healing nap. And back up this way. So far today the playthrough is going well, I think. I went and I checked out Vault 112. And I found my dad.
Some people are in such a hurry.
Is
Here he
everything
is.
all right? I've been hearing good things about you. Is it true? Did you really disarm the bomb in Megaton? I'm very proud of you, even though you put yourself in harm's way. Just please be careful out there. This is a dangerous world. Far more dangerous than anyone on that vault knows.
One of the worst dads in gaming. I mean, yeah. I'm currently dressed as a character with a terrible father to rival many. Vader is like king of bad parenting.
Right. The flooding shorted out some of the fuse boxes downstairs, including one that controls some of the automatic doors. Here, take these fuses. The box is back down in the sub-basement near the eastern end of the level. Once the fuses are replaced, you'll be able to get to the mainframe. Be careful.
Okay. So, sounds like we're going back down to approximately where we just were. Couldn't have given me the fuses before I went down there the first time? They made him nervous.
Oh, great.
So, on the note of Taken, when I first started playing this game, that was my first thought. Like, I managed to end up with Liam Neeson as a father, but then he ditches me in a vault and doesn't even save me a little bit. Like, what the hell, Papa Neeson? If you blow up Megaton, he's not even that mad at you. Well, I don't think parenting is a frequently acquired skill in the wasteland. So that's definitely not the door I want. And I want to be going down.
place, you should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there.
Thinking I need to probably be on a different floor. Let's go back up and see if that's where we want to be. Still seems like down there was where I wanted to be. Unless I can open this now. Gotcha. There. Mainframe online.
There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there.
He is like the opposite of the dad in Taken in this game. That was my exact impression. Yes, child abandonment is part of his specific set of skills.
Head up to the museum level. Use the door. I'll see you when...
Okay. So now we head back up. I think Qui-Gon Jinn would have been a pretty good dad. I mean, as compared to Vader, he would have been a stellar father. Okay. We're going this way. Spooky light. So the adventure down this pipe only goes one way. Hmm. I am overcumbered, but only slightly. This way. Wait, where am I going? I think I have to go... Yeah. Up here, and then I go right past them. That is heavy. Okay, which way am I going? Can't equip that. I don't feel like he was hanging there before. I'm pretty sure he was on the ground. But okay. I mean, you have to get training to wear the power armor in New Vegas. Should be able to stack those armor. Cool.
By the authority of the President, this facility is now under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
I had a feeling there was going to be something happening in here with them.
Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel, is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure
I don't think I
you
like
this
this guy.
facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. Do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
I mean, I sort of expected the Enclave to have killed everyone in this room before I made it back up here. So,
I'm compiling the data
I'm
now.
kind of still expecting everybody to die. Hey, he blew it up.
Run. Run.
I don't want to run.
What is he doing? James. He's gone.
Daddy, no!
They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now.
I was pretty sure he was about to die, so I was prepared for that.
Caused an overload. He sacrificed himself to keep the Enclave from getting the purifier, and to buy us some time to escape. There'll be more of them coming. We need to get out of here before they find us, or else your father died in vain. There's nothing anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal.
His child abandonment arc is complete.
We need to get
He
out of
cannot
here
abandon
now.
me any further.
There's an old tunnel that will lead us out of here to someplace safe. We used it as an evacuation route once before, but that was a long time ago. I hope everyone remembers how to get there. There isn't time to round everyone up. Come on, follow me, and hurry!
But I want to go in there. There's bodies to loot. Will it let me in? Can't go in.
We need to escape while we can.
Oh look, other
Yes.
people survived.
What? Don't wander off. We're going to need you. This tunnel leads to the Citadel, the Brotherhood of Steel's fortress. We should be safe there.
Oh, we're gonna go see the Brotherhood?
I don't know what's ahead. That's the problem. No one has used these tunnels in years, but we can't stay put. The Enclave will find us eventually. We have to get moving.
This is a solid Star Wars reference. I appreciate that. Don't shoot the Brotherhood. I hadn't planned to, because she said we should be safe there.
We need to keep everyone
Unless
together,
they
and we
start
need to get
it.
through this tunnel as quickly as possible. We're not safe until we reach the other side. You should stay close, and we'll follow behind you.
What did you do?
Still too much weight. I kind of want to kill the iBot because it's Enclave. Aw, well, thank you for coming by and spending some of your late night chilling with us at the stream here. I appreciate you coming by. Hopefully you had a good time.
There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take...
I'll be on again tomorrow night, so hopefully you can make it by again. That was closer than I'd like it to have been. Bitch. So much on fire. There are a lot of them now. Damn.
Now, here in America.
Do I have any better guns for this?
For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until next time, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off.
Okay. That's one down. I think I got them all. I can't loot them because I cannot carry even one single thing more.
This is hopeless.
Yeah, I want the loot, but yeah, this is me already buffed out to more than I can carry. I need a weapon is what I came in here for. No. Ah! Lovely. Okay, so these are the people that were supposed to be following me, but instead they're running around like little bitches getting in the way. Ghouls usually have loot that doesn't weigh anything, so them I can actually loot. Nothing to be done here for now. I'll have to come back through here at some point and loot stuff, if that's an option. I haven't saved in a while, I should do that.
Alright, she's locked in there. They call it the box. First, we need to remove that guard. Allow me. Hey, fella, got a light? Huh? Notice? Kick. Hey! Ha-ha! Now the door.
Jet.
Child's play, boss. Okay, lady, you're rescued. Now let's get out of... What? Boss, it's empty.
That is true. I could pick up the guns and then drop them after I get the ammo. But I didn't.
We can't go any further. We need to stop. Garza has a heart condition. He needs medicine or he may not make it. I'm not moving until he gets the medicine he needs. I don't have sufficient medical supplies with me, or else this wouldn't be a problem. If you have any stim packs, I would ask that you hand them over.
Pfft, bitch, you can maybe have one.
Normally, I would never approve of this. If the situation weren't so serious... If you think this is the best course of action, we'll do it. I hope this
The
isn't
bullet
a
is the
mistake.
best pill.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry.
Thank you.
I feel like I probably want to go through this door, since where I'm headed is that way. Or is this where we just came from? No, this is a new direction. Where? Got him.
I'm out of here.
I think you're tricky and stuff up there. There we go. An eyebot helmet. Interesting. Can I make room for that? Sounds like there's a ghoul up there. Just jumps on my face.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Yes, running away seems like the best way to find safety. Run directly away from the only person with a weapon. This weapon is doing quite well for me. I'm actually enjoying it, even though it's just a little gun. Yeah, I do need my repair up. I also need my lockpick up, because I can't get into things that I want to get into. And that should help me with terminals. That would be useful. Neutral karma. I cannot guarantee that. Yes, strong back. One of my favorite early game perks. Because it allows you to carry a lot more. Doesn't look like there's anything amazing over here. Rat away. Probably gonna end up dropping some of this stuff eventually. Uh-oh. Come back, Ghoulie Ghoulie. Found a way to rob yourself of caps? Doesn't sound pleasant. It sounds unfortunate. Unless by that you mean that you can rob your caps, leading you to have more caps, because that would be a positive. Ooh. Nuka Quantum. Somebody was playing baseball down here. Got a whole setup. Guy took more shots than I thought he would. Okay. I hear you. Yeah, can't pick that. There's a tricycle and a lot of dead bodies outside this door. Oh, I meant for that to be a save. Haven't done one of those terribly recently. Oh. Interesting. Right? 200-year-old beer. I have so many questions about the quality. Like, it's gotta be gross, right? Ooh, it's a paladin. Maybe all these bodies here are ghouls. I had just assumed they were leftover humans. But if this happens a lot, then I would expect they are ghouls.
This ain't a tourist trap. You civilians get topside immediately.
No. Paladin thinks he can just tell me what to do. I will take that jet and the Med-X and I guess the vodka. I'm pretty sure Dr. Lee did get in the way of that flamer. But I have a feeling if she's essential to the plotline that she's not actually going to die. Whether or not I actually protect her. Is that who I want to talk to on that intercom there? Or maybe I've got a little farther.
Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian? I could see you trying to appeal to my good nature. Pity for you, I don't have one. I'll give you this one for free.
Walking in heels is a skill, my friend. If you keep using it, you'll never lose it.
People like you can sleep at night.
If you practice, running in heels is really not that difficult. That also depends on the heel.
Of course. But you'd have to secure the permission of Elder Lyons and, well, I just don't see that happening. So move along.
These goddamn elders just always in my way of getting power armor training. Your heal skill is 0, possibly minus. That's understandable.
You're standing in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland Detachment. Negative. No super mutants, civilians, or traveling salesmen allowed. Which are you? Yeah, the city ruins are crawling with them. They've pretty much overrun all of old DC. Do yourself and us a favor and stay as far away from there as humanly possible. Definitely no place for civilians.
The way they stand in this power armor kind of just looks like he's shrugging his shoulders at me. So ghouls and mirelurks, they might be allowed in. I don't know. They weren't on the list.
Lions! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now!
Well, she's rude, but it's effective.
Welcome.
We can't stop now. We need to keep going.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lyons. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more, I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could...
I had a feeling when that question came up that
Then
somebody
do
in
something
here
now.
could teach me how to
They've
use
taken
this
over
power armor
Purifier.
I've picked up.
Lions, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's daughter, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes. She knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help her.
Very well. We'll sort this all out. Hail.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Elder on deck.
As you were, Knight.
Hail.
So now I've got to go find this person I'm supposed to talk to, I assume. Oh, he's a scribe.
Alright. I busted out of that box and was almost home free when I noticed your predicament.
Wait a minute. We do the rescuing around here.
It's an interesting training ground they have in here.
Argyle, no need to be hasty. We owe this young lady our thanks, Miss...
Down here somewhere. Can I have your stuff? If I find stuff, I can have it, it looks like. Who are you?
Welcome. Oh, yes, hello. I've heard about you. We don't get many strangers here in the Citadel, especially those who walk about unescorted. I am Scribe Bowditch. If you require something, simply ask. Why, a great many things. There are 3 orders within the scribes, you see, each dedicated to a different field.
This is your favorite character, then? This is the person I have found?
Of course. There's the Order of the Sword, Order of the Shield, and Order of the Quill. The Order of the Sword develops and maintains the Brotherhood's weapons. The Order of the Shield does the same for our power armor and defenses. The Order of the Quill is responsible for recovering and preserving knowledge, ancient and otherwise. I am Proctor of the Order of the Shield. I oversee the others in my order and make sure our defenses are up to snuff. Do you know how long it took to fortify these ruins? From the husk of the Pentagon, I carved a grand citadel. No easy task, my friend. Ah, but that was yesterday, when all we had to worry about was those damn super mutants. The Enclave. Now, that's a different problem altogether.
Gotcha, different person.
I'm sure Gunny could train you, but he won't. Not without permission from Elder Lyons. You should ask him. He's usually near the lab. They're sporting some pretty impressive power armor, I'll give them that. The Advanced Mark II. But that's all right. With a few modifications, our own armor will more than handle anything they throw at it. They're relentless, like nothing I've ever seen before. I honestly think they see our brothers in power armor as some kind of canned meal. Some of the pieces we've had brought back, men and women ripped in half, some pulled through their armor. Just horrible. Oh, yes, I can. In fact, I suspect I could write several texts on the various details of the Brotherhood. But I suspect you're in a hurry, so what particulars would you like to know? I like to think that I've still got some big achievements left in me, although some of my joints seem to disagree these days. I'll tell you what the lowlights of my time have been, though. Every time I've been shot at. I'm a scribe, not a soldier. I'm afraid the answer to that is a lot more nuanced than others might suggest. Brotherhood members are sworn to acquire and protect technology of the past, but not everyone interprets these oaths in the same way. Elder Lyons sees these duties as part of a larger dedication to protect the innocent. Some, like the outcasts, disagree with these priorities.
Enjoy your lurk mode, friend. I've got about half an hour left of the stream here, and then it's gonna be done for the night. So, I really appreciate you sticking around all this time.
It's a rather sad story, I'm afraid. Last year, some of our soldiers had grave disagreements with the decisions of Elder Lyons. Disagreements spiraled out of control, and there was a schism in the ranks. The loyal soldiers practically threw out the dissenters. Now they call themselves the outcasts. Where Elder Lyons has fought to protect the people of the Capital Wasteland, the outcasts demanded we move on and leave them to their fates. They insisted there was more important technology to be recovered in a scientific base in the ruins of Fort Independence to the west. As callous as their decision may be, it's more in line with our original mission. Elder Lyons is an inspiration to us, but to them, he's a traitor.
I didn't say early. I said about half an hour. Technically, that's not early.
The soldiers rallied behind Paladin Kasdan, who was one of Elder Lyons' original squad. They served together for over 20 years. Kasdan was well respected and every bit as loyal to the Brotherhood as Elder Lyons. He just disagreed with the interpretations of our oaths. But when disagreements turned into fistfights, he left with the outcasts. We lost more allies that day than we
No,
ever
he means
have
because
to
I was
any
late
battle.
starting the stream today. I had to do a last-minute costume change. I tried to do a Bosmer costume and it was just not working for me, so I did a last-minute switch to Leia.
Lyons and Kasdan would have to agree to any sort of reconciliation, and that's pretty unlikely. They're both quite proud and stubborn. Me, I just wish there was a way we could all agree that at least we're still on the same side. There are bigger problems out there after all. As much as some of our soldiers would like to see them shot for deserting, there's not much we can do. We're too busy with the super mutants. Meanwhile, they're busy seeking out new technology and trying to get back in contact with the Brotherhood out west. So our paths rarely cross, but it's never pretty when they do. I just hope things cool down before it gets worse.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So that's about all he's got to say. What does your terminal have to say? It's a dummy terminal. Nothing on it.
Scribe Rothschild wants a report of this. The Brotherhood is at your service.
Thanks for the information.
You're the one I'm
May I
looking
start
for.
by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries.
I definitely will be on tomorrow. Tomorrow is it's kind of a special day of the week where all the new follows and subs, I give a treat to my puppy. I call it Treater Day. So tomorrow might actually end up being a longer stream. Oh, I went to the pet store today and I got some really cute little treats for Binks for Halloween. It's a little bat and a pumpkin. They're pupper cookies. So I'm gonna do like a special, even though it's not Saturday, treater day for Binks on Halloween, and he's gonna get all sorts of treats. We're both gonna have all sorts of treats, I imagine. And probably gonna get drunk and stream like all night, because why not? Not going out anywhere to catch COVID for Halloween, so might as well do something exciting at home.
I have been a part of the Brotherhood for many years. Enough that I was here when Project Purity first began. I did not work directly with your father. He and his team valued their independence, and I respected that.
Yeah, it's only like 7:30 where I am right now. I'm in Alberta. But most of my people are a ways ahead of me. So it's like late for a lot of the people who actually watch my stream.
Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment? A Gek? Goodness no, certainly not. I must say that there are some who doubt such a device really exists, let alone works. If, however, you share your father's determination, I may be able to assist you in locating one. Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
You are welcome. If you require further assistance, I may be able to help.
Noodles in the toilet? Because why not? Makes perfect logical sense to keep your noodles in the toilet.
Hail to you. By the traction of hospitality and on the word of Elder Lyons, I welcome you to the Citadel. I am
Those are
Star
some fancy
Paladin
words.
Cross, Keeper of the Arm, and Seneschal to Elder Lyons. And I am honored to say I was acquainted with your father. Now, what may I do to help you?
Oh, I'm not done exploring in here. I didn't miss it.
I did, and you as well. Long ago, I helped guard the water purifier against the super mutant horde. When your father left, I escorted the two of you to Megaton. He was a noble man. I was saddened to hear of his passing. But from what I've heard, he died with honor. He died for you. I only pray that my own death has such meaning. And so our deeds are carried on through our sons and our daughters. Continue to remember him fondly. Continue to tell his story, and continue to do his work. Through you, he shall carry on. I have heard tales of your travels, and I must say, they disturb me. I had hoped to fight by the side of the child of my former friend. But until you change your ways, my conscience cannot allow me to do so.
I have bad karma, or else I could get her as a follower. So if I improved my karma, she would come with me.
Child, old friend, you're a brilliant technician. But this old man.
So I imagine this is what you were talking about.
I want a full status
Robo
report
dude.
in 3 hours.
I can't remember his name.
Oh, very well. Now, please. The giant robot to fix, hmm?
Finding your way about all right?
You honor us with your presence here.
Liberty Prime, that's right. I have heard tell of Liberty Prime. I got a few spoilers from some videos and stuff that I watched online, so I know a little bit about him, but I tried to avoid as many Fallout 3 spoilers as I could in my lore searching recently. A walking, talking, nuke-tossing hero. So my stream every day starts around 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I'm not sure what time that is for you. But it'll say on my schedule, like the Twitch schedule changes to match your time zone. So it'll say the right time for you if you check on the schedule on my channel. Maybe he can just step on them. So they made it worse. Oh, look, and then they made it better. Mountain Standard Time is basically just the time zone that is Alberta and parts of BC. I don't think it's all of BC. But yeah. I think because BC has mountains, that's why we called it Mountain Standard Time. I assume. I guess Alberta sort of has mountains, but mostly they're in BC. Yeah, I'm in Canada. I'm in Alberta. Oh, 11 p.m. is a little bit late. I might be starting early tomorrow. Just to, make Treater Day a little bit longer. The sort of overarching goal of Treater Day is to beat my current follow record for one stream. And right now my record is 7. And if we beat the record for 7 new followers or subscribers, then Binks gets to eat this little box of special treats. So I do that every Saturday. We haven't beat the record yet, but for like 3 or 4 weeks in a row at one point we tied exactly at 7 new followers. So that was funny. And then the streak of 7 ended. But it went on for quite a while. Almost took out their elder with a laser.
I saw that you completed your tests. What results are you seeing? Power systems are 90% at start, but are running at 37% efficiency after coming fully online. I'm looking into what might be causing the targets. Any and all red Chinese invaders. Emergency communist.
What was the result of the latest scan?
It appears the Enclave troops have moved beyond the Purifier into the surrounding
I
wasteland.
feel like Liberty Prime is probably going to need some reprogramming before he can actually be unleashed. I do have all the DLCs. I haven't started any of them yet. But maybe that is something I will try soon. Jump into a DLC. Okay, so I need to go that way. Well, that's a familiar looking map. Nothing in here is like, wow. Quick healing nap. It dropped 2 hammers and it made a ridiculously loud noise. I think that's about it for this room. No more buffode, apparently. I really need to go actually clean out my pockets sometime very soon. There's a whole bunch more stuff here I kind of want to take, but I've got nowhere to put right now. I have to come back to that. So that was clearly not actually the door I needed to go through. But I want to sell the fission battery. Kleptomania is real. My need for everything in the wasteland to belong to me is powerful. Oh no, super mutants attacked Guns N' Roses? Those poor, poor old men.
Hail. Need something, friend?
This is the right door here. You guys are terrible at this. Well, I will grab that Child at Heart perk next time I level up and get to pick a new perk.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Is this the right terminal? Looks like this is what I was headed for. Ooh. Is this like all the vaults you can actually go to in the game? There is some stuff that, like, it doesn't seem like it would be super important, but they're things you want to have. Like, random stuff that seems like nothing that I collected a ton of in New Vegas was every version of empty bottles, because you could fill them up in the Big Empty, and, like, coffee mugs, books, and clipboards, so that you can make magazines and give the coffee mugs to Muggy, and then he gives you electrical components. It's a bunch of random stuff that's actually really useful if you figure out what its purpose is. But also I feel like if I pick up everything and then I sell it all, theoretically, it's a really fast way to become one of the richer people in the wasteland. And then you have all the guns, and then you have all the power. So Vault 76 was a control. Interesting. Took 5 years to construct that vault. Vault 87 has a Gek. Musical instruments. Vault 101. No information to give me about Vault 101, huh? So we've already been there. We know what's up with Vault 106. This one took 8 years to complete. Defensive weaponry, triple normal issue. Do not stock with standard entertainment. So you get bored and you just kill everybody. Vault 112 had 85 occupants. Not when we got there. Had like 10 occupants. There were more pods somewhere, I guess. Liquid nutrients. I kind of figured they were being somehow liquid fed. So I determined, I determined that Vault 87 has a Gek. Now I have to go talk to somebody about how to actually go acquire it.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
I'm definitely a major pack rat when I play Fallout. In general, there are some pretty good perks to help with that.
Welcome.
Like, I don't know if they have all of the same perks in this game as in New Vegas, but I already got the strong back perk.
With that old terminal? Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is. This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid. The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible. Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you. You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves. Attempts were made, but our resources are stretched thin. The radiation proved fatal, and so our efforts were focused elsewhere. Perhaps you will have more success. The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful. If you do find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed. I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
So it sounds like for now, I'm done here.
Hail. You honor us with your presence here.
Looks like the gyros are locked up again. The Brotherhood is at your service.
Up, up, and away.
The Brotherhood is at your...
So, way the heck up here is where we need to go. But I'm going to pop back over to Megaton and see if we can reload on some healing supplies.
Hello?
With the clouds, and every eye shall be blind.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately?
Nope. Let's see. Okay.
Good hunting.
That works for now. I think I'm gonna pop over and drop off a few things at my house. It does kind of sound like bullcrap, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll do the power armor training next time. Where am I right now? I want to be at my house. It's over there. Oh, thanks for the resubscribe. Awesome.
Is our salvation. It is the very symbol of Atom's glory. Let it serve as a reminder.
There we go. My house. Now, I can put my bobblehead in there. And in here, I'm going to put you, you, and you. And you. And you. Maybe the rest of that I can hold on to for now. And we'll put that in there. I don't like mines, but I can hold on to those for now, just so I have them in case I need them. We'll put that away for now, I'll fix it later. I'm trying to save up some caps right now. But I think that should about do it.
Good evening, madam.
Do you have a joke for me?
Madam. What?
Tell me a joke.
War does not determine who is right, only who is left.
Ha! I actually like that a lot. That was a good joke. Find Fort Independence. Okay, well maybe we will add that to the to-do list. Save. What time is it? So it's 20 after 8. I think I'm going to call this the end of the stream for the night. So I really appreciate you guys all coming by and hanging out for the stream tonight. We actually had quite a few viewers today, so that's awesome. Good chat, good people. I really appreciate you guys. I hope some of you will be able to make it by tomorrow. If we have some people who are new, if you're interested, you can join the Discord and keep up with the people in the chat if you've made some new friends. If you are new and you want the Discord link, you can put in ! Discord and the Moobot should give you the link. It actually works anytime. I don't have to be streaming. I have my Moobot set so you can go and use the chat section on Twitch whether or not I'm live. So if you ever want to quickly grab the Discord link, you can do that. And that's pretty much everything I have to say for the night. I hope you guys all have a stellar evening. And I will be seeing you tomorrow. Bye. I hope you all have a great night.